Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here. Today we're looking at House Bazaar, the amazing new anthology from the amazing Tony McMILLEN, one of my favorite indie comic creators. I cannot wait to show it to you. So subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and let's get right into it. I love me a good anthology, especially when it's created by two of my favorite people on the planet. Are involved with this book. Tony McMillen, if you are not aware of Tony McMillen's stuff, you need to be. Attaboy is one of my favorite books by him. He has Lumen, Creatures, like so many great stuffs. I love his style. Tony is like amazingly prolific. He's an incredible author, artist, comic book storyteller, podcaster, and just all around groovy guy. I love me a good anthology. This is a great cover. I feel like it's a little reminiscent of the setup for like Dark Horse Presents, probably a little nod to that. Featuring Grape Shot, Man of Lethal Leisure, Sawn-Off Shogun, A Theater Near You, illustrated by the great Ben Granoff. Love this story. Can't wait to show it to you guys. And introducing Batman. Yes, Batman. Tony McMillen created Batman, in case you didn't know. Just another reason to love the guy. Bounce House is the name of Tony's publishing company. And Bazaar, how great is that? I love that. What a great name for an anthology. Tony is just like, I'll just be kissing his ass all throughout this, but he's amazing. I love his art. He is definitely the real deal. Like, he has all the stuff that just makes an auteur great. Like, he just puts so much of himself, physically and creatively into his art. I just enjoy pretty much everything he does. So, House Bazaar contents, Grape Shot. Everything's written by Tony McMillen, by the way. And then there are a couple of guest artists. Nicola, Bonometto, is illustrating Sawn-Off Shogun, and Ben Granoff is illustrating A Theater Near You. I love Tony's style. I feel like he uses mixed media. I think maybe it's mostly digital, but he has one of my pet peeves about digital art sometimes is I feel like it's almost too perfect and too beautiful in a way. And too clean is the thing. Like, sometimes it just looks like perfection. And Tony has mastered the art of making digital art look down and dirty. And I just think that is such a testament to his talent. I just love his palette. It's just gorgeous. I mean, I feel like he definitely has, like, European influences. There's some Sam Keith in there. But his figures are longer and leaner, a little more like French or fashion illustration in a way. And this character is so cool. I love Grape Shot. I love this logo. That is so much fun and so cool. It's definitely like a character who sort of could definitely fall into the, I don't know, Peacemaker, Vigilante, Grendel. I don't know. He just has a cool aesthetic, and he's just like a total badass. I don't know. I don't really want to spoil much about the story because I think it's pretty ingenious, and I think you should just buy this shit yourself and support Tony McMillen and Ben Granoff and Nicola Bonometto. Beautiful 2-page spread here. I really appreciate the design aesthetic. I love the thought. See, that's what I also love, like, about Tony McMillen. It's like, I discovered his art a couple of years ago, and I've had the fortune of contributing a pinup to his Friday the 13th bootleg comic, which is doubly just, like, cool as hell and just, like, amazing, and you guys need to check that out, too. I'll be linking Tony's Etsy shop in the description of the video so that you can find all these amazing books yourself. I feel like Tony is definitely, I feel like I've said it before and I'll say it again and I'll keep saying it. He's definitely somebody to keep your eye on and just you don't know what you're missing if you're not a fan or a collector of Tony McMillen. But like I said, I love the design aesthetic. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is, like, you know, since we're friends on Facebook and I get to see like his work and process, what I also love is that he like does not waste time. He's so prolific. He's always putting something out. If you see a preview of something he's working on, it doesn't fall into obscurity or never come out or take 100 years. That's what I kind of like too, because, you know, the instant gratification generation is not going to have to wait forever. And this character is awesome. Sinu, I like totally want to draw this character. Which reminds me, I love anthologies. I hope that this is a continuing thing. I hope this is one of many. And I definitely would love to contribute to any future issues of House Bazaar that come out. It's fun. I feel like, especially in comics, anthologies are kind of great homage to John Romita Jr. here. I remember Tony posting some like process shots, and that's the other thing too. It's like he has this great like fluid, just raw, edgy style, but so much thought and technique goes into his actual process. Like he's not just crapping it out. Like there's so much imagination, and it's so like across the board. As a, like, it's not like, I feel like with a lot of more indie or self-published comics, sometimes like the art is amazing but the story falls a little short or something is lacking. And I feel like Tony is very well-rounded in that, like the characters are original and engaging and just like very real the way he portrays them. The dialogue is just fun and realistic, and he seems to incorporate like a lot of things that I love. Like a writer like Brian K. Vaughan, like you can tell like how they sort of work little nuggets, like either memories or just sort of things that they might be interested sort of into the story. And I think it's sort of, you know, just those little nuggets that stay with you as a reader, and what really makes a good comic book story teller stand apart from the rest. Just a lot of visceral, beautiful, amazing images, and just like, I love his lettering. It just looks very homemade in the best way possible, and just like 100% Tony McMillen. Now we come on to the Sawn-Off Shogun, co-created, I guess, by Nicola Bonometto. And I'm not overly familiar with this artist, so thank you, Tony, for introducing me to his work. I think it's amazing. He definitely has like a European sensibility. And then we get this great Jeff Darrow homage, which I instantly recognized. I believe it's from Hard Boiled, the Frank Miller Jeff Darrow joint. It's funny because, like, on one hand, like, and then with this John Romita Jr. homage, on one hand, and I feel like in my own art, I feel like I'm kind of over homages. Like, I want to see, like, original stuff, but then the fanboy in me and, like, the person that loves homages just, like, gets super geeked when I see them. This is just, like, a fun, kind of gory, like, super action story with a lot of hyper detailed art, and the kinetic energy is just really great. So Tony's writing this, but I feel like he picked a good artist, or this is definitely a good collaboration, because the energy and the aesthetic matches very well with like Tony's writing and what I feel like he tries to present as a creator. And this is a beautiful pinup here. I love this. I guess this is Nicola's own book, and I will definitely be checking him out. Big Bamboo Press thing. Really pretty art. I love the colors there. This is fun, just like mostly action kind of story, and I just love it because it could have easily been wrapped up a couple pages before this, but I love when it when they just keep giving you more and more. and just like upping the ante with the detail and the action. See, here's some of Tony's books. Attaboy was amazing. It is now in standard comic book size, but I was fortunate enough to get the Treasury edition, or the tabloid size, or not tabloid, but maybe tabloid size, the larger one, which I love. Like, it's a great showcase, like easily one of Tony's best works there. I have Serious Creatures. I've not read it yet, and I guess Lumen will be in my future too. I have to have the entire Tony McMillen catalog, and I recommend you do as well. Another gorgeous double-page spread. Once again, like, loving the European vibe and just like the sick detail, and just, I mean, literally sick. Look at the gore. But so fun and really just gorgeous, and just like very impressive, the amount of detail and work that went into that. Color me impressed, boys. Love it. And the dialogue on this last page, I don't even want to spoil it for you, but like, so amazing. Not that you couldn't, you know, zoom in and read it here, I guess. But, and then we move on to Ben Granoff. Ben is amazing, co-host of the Grendel podcast with Eli Schwab, and an amazing cartoonist in his own right. He has some weed comic book that just came out that I guess I'll need to get. I love his art. I would definitely probably put Ben in the category of like cartoonist. Because his characters look very cartoony. Like, I could definitely see this like in a syndicated like strip, but he ups the art ante with his amazing like layouts and just storytelling, and his sick like use of like, are you doing all this in Procreate, Ben? Because I want to slap you. It's so good. Like, just like, that totally looks like duo shade, which I did not. I mean, obviously you can probably get these, you know, and I'm thinking Ben, oh yeah, because Ben swore off traditional art forever in lieu of digital. So good on you for getting this amazing duo shade effect. How'd you do that, you fucker? It's beautiful. I love this. So this is fun. There's some 3D effects here, and unfortunately I do not. The only pair of 3D glasses I have are in my Batman 3D book, but they're part of the book, and I'm not taking them out to ruin the value, to read this and make sure it's in 3D, which I'm feeling it must be, because, you know, I mean, if they could make 3D with the red and blue contrast in the 50s and 60s, then I'm feeling that Ben is smart enough to figure it out for this comic book. I love these characters. It's fun. Like, Tony McMillen's writing is just shining through. Like, you can, like, just the dialogue and the banter between the friends just seems like so realistic, and it's sort of evocative in a way of like Stephen King, just because he writes like these really fun characters with these realistic interaction between them, and sort of captures the joy and wonder and humility of youth all at the same time. So they sneak into this dollar theater, which is hilarious in itself, and then it does not go well for them. Let's just put it that way. And this, I mean, I love it. I mean, it's just so good. Good job, Ben. A lot of fun. I just love the art. I just think it's great. I mean, these little touches here, like and then like it's in black and white, but then you get like the shocking red splats, and just really fun art. Really, it's funny because one of my friends knocks me because I love everything, but I point out criticism when necessary, and it's just like, I like to review things that I like, so why wouldn't I love it, right? Beautiful page here. This really stood out to me. Excellent job. I just captured this moment so well of like being in a theater, and like the blood dripping down the aisle, and the blaring light from the projector. I mean, just excellent comic book storytelling here. This is a beautiful book, you guys. It ends with Tony's recollection of experiencing Batman 89 for the first time. And it's just fun. The nostalgia that he puts into his stuff is just wonderful. And of course, you know, Tony McMILLEN drawing Batman. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. And of course, it's a mouth. I wasn't 8 years old when I saw it, but I thought it was a mouth too, Tony. And here's little acknowledgements where you can find the creators involved in this book. Well done, so well done. And here's an ad for Tony's 3-volume novel series, which is ridiculous in itself. I mean, beyond prolific, just like novels, comics, podcasts. I mean, we'll probably be seeing, you know, the Tony McMillen snuff film before you know it. Just kidding, Tony. But, you know, maybe not. I don't know. You've got your thumb in a lot of pies, and those are pies I want to keep buying. So keep sticking your thumb in there, buddy. Beautiful pinup of, I guess this is Tony's character, Lumen Knight Esteban by Francesco La Quinta. And it is beautiful. That's Tony's Attaboy. Pinup by Nicola, Bonometto. Just gorgeous stuff. Such a great book. A true hidden gem. Thank you guys for this. It is beautiful. And like I said, please sign me up for House Bazaar number 2 or 3 or whatever. I'm so there. I love this. It is gorgeous. I could not recommend this more. For those of you who love comics, love anthologies, and just like good art and storytelling, this is for you. And it's just, it's unique, you know, totally unique characters and such a great concept. And I really love it and appreciate that. And like I said, I'll tell you where to get it in the comments. So I highly suggest you get it. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Go out and support this House Bazaar. Get your own copy. You know you want one. Anyway, hit like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks, guys.